Welcome back, everyone. We're back again with Boston United on our journey through Premier League football. The last episode I ended it a bit early. We played the one game and we kind of played crap. We went up against Bournemouth and we lost 3-1, I believe. Yeah, 3-1. Callum O'Hare got 2 goals. Daniel Marty got a last minute goal to seal the game, and McGrath scored in pretty much consolation. After that, probably should have shown it. Went up against Stoke, bet them 2-0. Harper got 1 and McGrath both got 1. It was a strange one. I wasn't expecting to beat them because we had such difficulty against them in the championship. I was thinking this is going to be a tough game, blah 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 blah, and I was thinking, oh, lovely, Huddersfield are coming up. Thinking it's Huddersfield, like currently, who are god awful in the Premier League, and currently they are, I want to say they're 6th. 7th. Like, they've lost 4 games this season and they're just battering people, doing so much damage. Like, even by Arsenal and stuff, so like doing a fair bit of damage, and the squad they have is actually quite stacked. But went up against them, lost 4-1. Went up against West Ham, and I was thinking maybe we'll get a result here, and then Felipe Anderson scored a draw or something. That's what I was kind of hoping for. Go defensive and try to wiggle our way out, but no, Felipe Anderson gets a goal in the 73rd minute and we weren't able to come back into it. Same thing with Watford. It was going well. It was 0-0 up until about the 80th minute when Pion Sisto came on and then scored a goal in the 77th minute, so another game, dropped points. Then we went up against Man United. This was the most frustrating thing ever because Fabio Silva got a goal, but only because Harper, rather than letting the ball go out for a corner, shot the ball from a corner. Like, the ball was going in for a corner, came from a corner, it was bounced around. So Harper's like, rather than let the ball go out for another corner, he whips it into the box, lands right at the striker's feet, and he just buries it. And you're like, fuck. And then he takes someone. I believe he took someone down in the box. Yeah, he took someone down in the box, gave away a penalty, and what do you call it? Pogba scored. We got a consolation goal in the 74th minute, and I thought it's 2-1. We got to go for this now. And then in like the 93rd minute, with like 1 minute at a time, they got a third goal, which doesn't make any sense. Frustrating again. Then I was kind of tweaking around with formations, trying to try different things. Nothing was really working, so I just went back to the 4-1-3-2 formation with the DM and the 3 midfield center mids, with 2 as Gonzalez and 1 as the center attacking mid. Tried that out, and we won 3-1. Huddart had a savage game. He ended up, I think he saved 1 penalty and saved about 5 or 6 shots in total. So he did bits for us. Ty got a goal, penalty, and then Gibbs got us a brace. The first goal is beyond me how he even scored it, or how he almost screwed it up, because he pretty much he came on and had an instant impact, but basically a ball was crossed into him, and he took a shot. It bounced off like 4 people. Took another shot, bounced off another 4 people, and then like literally on the line, toe poked it in. It was the weirdest goal. And then the second goal was actually a bit of a screamer. Went up again against Wolves. I was expecting to get beaten here, but we actually managed to pull off a draw, which is pretty decent 2-2 draw considering we went up against Wolves and they are like 4th in the Premier League, which I thought was pretty good for us. We're going to be getting a bit of a run going. So I'm actually, it seems kind of stupid to show you this Chelsea game. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 1 or 2 games. We covered a few minutes worth of stuff there, so we might just do 1 and then come back maybe next episode for Brighton Everton, because those are the teams that are around us. So we can try Chelsea, see how we do. Probably get battered, and probably more than likely by Liverpool and Arsenal, and then do those 2, do any transfers, and stuff like that. In terms of the squad as it is at the moment, it's kind of in around the same. I'm still starting Harper because we're paying 42 grand a week and we can't really drop him because it's a waste of 42k, and I'm just hoping he comes good. My only problem with him is he takes shots, but he's so god awful at it. I've also changed around the color scheme a bit, so I saw that Dr. Benji updates. I kind of copied his one, where anything below 9 is low, and then middle tier is around, I want to say 12 or 13, 12, and then high tier is 15 and up. So like his physicals are really good, his mentals aren't too bad, and his technicals, like after you dropping them down a bit, they don't look that great anymore. So who knows, might see if we can offload him in the summer, if we can get any offers from him. He just doesn't feel like he's do anything. Like his shots on target, like it's quite high, pass completion is quite low. That's one thing that's kind of like, I would much rather an 85 pass completion than a 75% tackles one. But like he's winning tackles and then passing straight away to like to someone in our box, and like just like giving away goals. So it's a bit annoying. Likes to switch balls to the other flank. Okay. It's my team. Yes. So we're running the 4-1-3-2. One thing I think I'm going to do with Matthias de Ligt, I haven't seen how good he's become. 21 million. That doesn't seem that impressive. His stats look fucking hella good though. Something seems off about that. Oh, he just hasn't played enough, that's why. But yeah, who knows, might be able to get a result against him then. Christensen, Jesus Christ, 47 million. And we're also playing Haygarth. He's played pretty well starting, and then we can bring on O'Connor. He just seems to be better off the bench for whatever reason. And then Eigensteiner's just seems to be in flying form at the moment. He's almost getting up to a good level of crossing. His marking's improving, his passing's improving, so I think he's going to be a stellar player for us. We dropped Moss for Jarman. Jarman's he's done pretty well. He's got 2 assists for us in the league and 5 starts. He just seems to be doing pretty well. He's a bit hit or miss at times, so I found Tomas is just causing us a load of problems at the moment. And I feel like his crossing has downgraded. I'm pretty sure it was like a 7 or 8 before, now it's like a 6. And then all of his stuff looks kind of crap, so he might be a player we might offload in the summer. Just doesn't seem up to par anymore. Like his average rating is so poor, and then he just picked up a couple knocks, and then we dropped him, and then the team started to play better. So it might be our option to go for going forward. Okay, kick off, and just gonna do this. Focused on the left as well, and we are going to drop our line. Be defensive. Alright, let's do that. So we'll just be a little bit more compact, and then we'll be a little bit more positive on the ball. See if we can get something out of it. Or maybe not, and just concede in the first 5 minutes. Go on the counter, I think. Just set pieces do not work at all for us. Now we're back down into relegation zone. Woohoo! Woohoo! I don't know, it's hard to tell with the season. I was messing around with a 5 at the back, playing Virtue as a libero. He does not like it at all, but he's actually playing pretty well at it. Fuck's sake. Antonio Jose, is that his second goal against us? Boy, we do not deal with cams well at all. It's a little bit frustrating. Team instructions, standard. Let's try that. Just have the players attacking them or something. See if we can do something. Might as well. We're 2-0 down already in the first 15 minutes, so it doesn't matter how much we lose by, because we're currently losing. The only thing that's going to change is our goal difference, and it doesn't really matter. Distribute it quickly. Go a little more direct. And one thing that works well for Eigensteiner is if he's on attack, he just tends to be a little further forward. We might be able to find some space then. Because if we pin them back a bit, he has a really, like, he has 9 crossing, but he's actually quite good at just blitzing past his player and then just whipping something into the box. And when you have the likes of Campbell out there, he's quite good in the air. He's a good natural poacher and stuff, so he kind of knows where to be looking for a ball. So we might be able to do something. Keep an eye on Jarman anyways, he's not doing great. We might drop Virtue back there and then throw on Reynolds, because we have Tomas, but we'll leave him on till half and then we'll make the changes for both of them. I think we'll throw McGrath just for the pace, because his acceleration is so goddamn quick. And he's got acceleration and really pacey, so he could do some serious damage today. They're both not doing particularly well. Your tactics. What does he look like? He doesn't look too bad actually. And he is a right-sided player. So we'll try him there. And we'll throw Reynolds on. Leave him on support anyways. And we'll get McGrath on for Gibbs. He'll advance forward and attack. Absolutely terrible, and see if they'll do something now. They haven't been as damaging since we've gone attacking, so maybe that could be the signs of something good. Other than their cam, like, they've done realistically none. It's a bit annoying. Harper's or Ty's not having a great game either. I'm gonna do something a bit out there. Try something a bit strange. We're gonna push Augensteiner a little bit up. Reynolds here, Virtue here, Zimmerman here. What to do? No, I'm gonna try this. I think it might work. Just pushing Virtue further forward in just in a role he likes, because he's not really good at wing back, but if you play him in somewhere where he's going to be picking up the ball a bit, he could do something there. You never know. Team instructions, early crosses, out of possession. We'll push that to the flanks as well. More direct. Fairly wide, pass into space. At a much higher tempo. Just see if we can get some out of it. It's not completely over the line, so it won't count. But okay. We won't overlap. Overlap left, and we'll focus down the right. Just because we have the pace out there. Underlap right. So the player's inside anyways, we might try that. Very attacking. Fuck's sake. Is that a long ball? Or just like a cross? Just ball watching. Who was that? Eigensteiner. I suppose he's slightly out of position, but still. Bloody still. Looking at average ratings, other than Harper, he's had a poor game. Like, it's beyond me how often he has poor games. Like, he's our, like, statistically wise, he's our best player on the pitch, but like, he doesn't look at it all like he's physically good. But like, you can say the same thing about Thomas, but like, he's just not, like, not one of our better players. So I'm starting to think he might have been a bit of a dud purchase. He's just had so many poor games. On Virtue, play ball. Should have played it ages ago. Okay, Campbell got a consolation goal anyways. Wonder will we get us something out of this now? Maybe go up to 3-2. It's still a loss all the same, but if we're putting in a fight that's just a tiny bit better. Right across. Jesus, that was first time I think Harper's had a shot on target in ages. Ooh, Virtue from range. That's a rare one to go wide. Harper 6.1. Like, it's so frustrating how bad he can be at times. Like, he might as well just be Zimmerman, because Zimmerman, like, he's good in the areas you want to be in. If I just pause it there, just go tactics. Go Zimmerman. Like, he's got all the pace in the world, he's all the physicalities, good crossing, good dribbling, alright finishing, good first touch, all not bad heading considering he's 5'7", not bad passing, good technique. His vision's not particularly good, his work rate's not amazing, teamwork's okay, flair's good, determination's good. All the stuff you want in a winger, he's not too bad at. Maybe a bit higher stamina, but that's not too bad. But I don't know. It's a weird one. I think he could be really good, but let's see if I had a championship player. Championship maybe. That's probably game. There's screening art at the back as well. It's a poor performance, but like, I wasn't expecting to win this. Not at all, really. We're getting goals, which is good because we were having a problem where we just weren't scoring. I think we're also having issues at the back. I think we need a better centre back than Pertuis. He plays okay at times, and then sometimes just god awful. I don't know. It's a real mystery at the moment. I don't know if he should be playing centrally or out wide. I'm not sure. I might try a formation maybe when it's just him as the creative force in the team, and maybe some players out wide, because he likes to fling it wide, but the problem is we don't have any good natural wingers. I'm not sure. And what's his name, Tony, wants to go because he wasn't getting played, but every time I played him he was absolutely garbage. Like, he was averaging like a 6.0 and like giving away, losing ball in key areas of the pitch, and you're just like, okay, and I can drop you and I can put McGrath on, and McGrath might not score a goal, but he'll do some hard work for us. So it's a weird one. Maybe we'll work on some tactics while we're here, because at the moment I've been teetering around like something like this. I still have this 4-1-4-1, which I think there's something special here with it. We just need the right left-sided player. Eigensteiner's really good. I like how the fullbacks attack on this, so I think I might keep it. I like having two strikers. It gets the best out of the team. Two DMs. Virtue as a ball-winning midfielder on support. I think an anchorman. What is an anchorman? Sometimes referred as the water carrier. Anchorman, its main duty is to sit in the hole between defense and midfield, intercepting moves, winning the ball, and playing simple passes to his more creative teammates. Since his key job is to anchor defense, he doesn't venture too far from his position either to close down halfback. I'm not sure what Reynolds likes. What is O'Connor like? DM. He prefers. I think defensive midfielder and support, and then we can have. I'll just leave Ty there as a placeholder. Put Harper there and do his Roman playmaker. See if he can get something there. And maybe 3 strikers. Try this again, maybe. Campbell through the middle as the poacher. On the right as an advance forward, maybe pressing forward. I know he doesn't particularly like it, but like it tends to be good for 4-3-3s. And these two as wing back attacks. When did I complete wing back? Might try Virtue as a wing back. Could be an option, and maybe throw Reynolds in then. I'm not sure. Stuff to mess around with. Thankfully, we're going to have some more players coming in. We're going to get another DM, so that'll be handy. But yeah, it's a weird situation. I like the wing backs on attack. Possession. Focus down the wings. Distribute the flanks. Hit early crosses. I guess we got 3 strikers, might as well hit early crosses. And slightly more direct, higher tempo. Standard attacking with, maybe? I'll try this for next game. Sure, I'll play ahead till the Brighton game and we'll see where we're at then. But yeah, we'll end it there. Try this formation out. It might work a bit better with some proper, just allowing Harper just to do his thing. He might be better on his own rather than having to be in a specific role. But if we allow him freedom, he might do something. We'll try it anyways. If not, we'll just throw Ty back in there because Ty tends to work a bit better and works harder. Or even Haygarth, he's got a better range of passing, I think. He just doesn't have the same quality physically anyways. But yeah, we'll end it there. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. See you guys next time.